This
I'm
conference will
not.
now be recorded.
I
Okay.
cannot hear your
So,
voice clearly.
is it? Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I could hear you, but a little bit of disturbance is being from your end.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, a little bit better. Thank you.
Fine.
So you
So
want me
I'm
to
saying
install
that
JDK, right?
JDK 19. Okay, just click on the Java downloads. Yeah, click on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it will take you to the JDK latest one, 19. So
Mm-hmm.
you are using the Windows machine.
Windows. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Then you can select the uh, exe file. You can select second one.
Okay.
Yeah. Just click on that. This is going to download the exe file. It's going to download. Even though you like now we can have the two versions of JDKs. You can have it. There is nothing wrong in that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Now, can you copy that link? Can you copy that link? What are the Oracle link you have copied? No, no. Okay.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it. Yeah.
So that it can be useful for others. You paste it in Notepad, so that end of the class we can share with others as well.
Okay, you want me to open a new notepad?
Yeah, new Notepad you open. Yeah, yeah. Then click next. Okay. Yeah, you just watch that here where it is installing. Okay.
No, it's installing in the C program files.
Yeah, it is in the installing in the C drive. So the program
Yeah.
files it is installing. Let it happen. It may not take more time.
So if you don't
Maybe you
have
can.
Java installed at your end, what's the process for that?
There's the same thing. First, you need to download the JDK.
Okay,
That's what he has done. That. Then you click on the installer executable file. You just click on that next. Then it is going to get the this installation wizard. We are going to get it. And
okay,
finally, that installation will be done it in some directory. That's it. All you need to
okay.
do that. Okay. Yeah, you can
So do
say
you
that
want me to
close.
close? Okay.
Yeah, close. Now open the new command prompt.
Mm-hmm.
Open the new command prompt. CMD. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you type that now. Java hyphen version.
Okay, I see 19
Okay.
is installed. Yeah.
It's a JDK 19. It is pointing here. Now your version is a JDK 19.
Okay.
Now here, in order to whether JDK is set properly or not, you can use the command called the Java C.
Yeah.
Yes, you type the Java C and enter. That's it. No
Okay,
need to
just
do
okay.
anything.
Okay.
Okay, Java C is a proper, and Java you type enter. Yeah, things are working fine. There is no issues. That's it, Java installation. Sometimes what happens is here, it will say that JDK version is not found. So we may get the those errors. Then we have to set explicitly your path environment. But this modern applications, most of the operating systems, it will pick the path at the time of installation itself. We need not to do explicitly setting the path. Okay, cool. Now you can close this.
Mm-hmm. You want me to close the command prompt entirely?
Yeah, you close the command prompt.
Okay.
Okay, now we will install the IDE. We'll install the
Okay.
IDE. So that
Okay.
IDE is we are going to take the IntelliJ. You are going to take it here. You just type for the IntelliJ download.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, IntelliJ IDE download. Yeah. So you can select the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. You select the
And
community edition. Okay.
okay.
We have a ultimate and a community edition. Go with the community edition and click on download.
Okay. So do you want me to paste this link as well in the notes?
Yeah, correct. Okay, we are installing the IntelliJ IDEA. We are going to use it here. Okay,
Okay.
let it
It's
happen. It may take a little time. Okay, then we need to download the one more is a Maven. Okay, just to type the Maven download. Yeah. Okay. Go to the downloads. You can download the zip file, binary zip archive.
okay. The
The
second
second
one.
second one.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a
Okay.
very small file. Let it download.
And do you want me to install the
Yeah.
IntelliJ?
No, no, we'll install. First, we'll download the all the required softwares, and then we'll install. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll copy paste this link as.
yeah, that is a Maven.
And what else you want me to install?
Next, you install the Git Bash. Download Git Bash.
Is it the
Yeah,
same link?
same link. Yeah, you select the Windows.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm downloading
64
the
bit.
portable version. Is that right? Portable, and we have like two links over there. Portable and
Okay,
standalone.
standalone 64 bit. You select that.
Okay. Sure.
Hi Lakshman, if possible, can you share like how to download in MacBooks also?
Yeah, that is okay. Yeah, we will do that. Yeah,
Thank you.
more or less it will have the same process. Yeah. Uh, mm, yeah. Okay. These things we are just downloading. Yeah. So the installation in Windows it's a very simple and straightforward. Similarly, it will be in Mac. Okay. Now you're done with the Git Bash also. Now one more software we may need is uh, VS Code.
I
VS
already
Code.
have, yeah, I already had it in my system.
You already have it in your system. Okay, fine.
Yes,
That's not
I
that
don't know.
trivial for us now. Okay, no
If you
issues.
want, I can paste the link for it in the notepad.
Yeah, no issues. You can paste that link.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. See, these are the things which we required, um, for learning the Java or to work on any projects. Initially we need to do the basic setup. What is the JDK version you are using? You should fix that. Whether you are using the JDK 18 or 19 or 17. Then there is a build tool called the Maven. Then to work with the version control system, source code version control systems, we required a JIT. And then we are using the IDE called the IntelliJ IDE. We are going to use it here. So can you install the IntelliJ IDE?
Okay, sure.
You copy all these things into the one folder. That would be better, like no softwares. No? Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, do you want me to? Okay.
Yeah, go
So
a
I'm,
little
I'm
slow
doing.
so that others also will be watching that. So
Okay.
yeah, we are not changing anything. Everything we are going with the default.
So do you want me to check any of this? Like any
You add
test
the
success?
add bin folder. add bin folder to path. Yeah,
Okay.
we may not restart. Then once it's restart, it will work. That is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, click on install.
I was just writing few notes as well so that others can follow it.
Yeah, okay, cool. So it could take a couple of minutes. I think you are
Yeah, I'll
ready
plug
to.
in my charge.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, this the once we are done with this installation, then we'll install the Maven and Git will install and ensure that like no, so whoever attending the session, they have created the GitHub account. Like no, so, the GitHub account is a free. As a developer, what are the projects you want to create? No, don't reboot. I want to reboot manually later. You can say that here. Click finish.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay,
shall I
you have
do
done with the
yes
yeah
intelligence?
the uh, yeah, you unzip that. Don't do it in a download. So after unzipping, you put it in a some other directory or some other folder because downloads we may delete. Okay, so
Okay.
sometimes what happens if you have some issue, so you may delete that. So better you copy into the some other directory or some other drive. You can copy that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can extract that into the you extract the Maven. There is no installation as such. Just you are going to it is going to download the one zip file. You are extracting that zip file. Okay. Once you are done with the Maven zip file extraction, okay, you can okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. Sorry, little. Okay, you copy this folder.
Okay.
In the softwares, you directly paste that. No need the Maven bin and all those things. Yeah,
So you want me to paste like
yeah, directly paste that. Yeah, we paste it here, and you can remove that bin directory, which is not required for us. Both the things are not required. Yeah.
you want me to remove all of them?
No, no, not all of them. Okay, this is the directory where you copy the path. Okay, copy the path.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you go to the your system environment variables. Okay, just in
How?
the start menu,
Okay.
click on the start menu. Just you type there edit system environment variables. Edit system environment variables. The first option you are getting that,
Okay.
correct?
Hmm.
Click on that. You click on the environment variables. Okay. in system variables, you just set the
New.
new, you create a new
Okay.
maven underscore home. Everything is in a capital letter. Maven underscore home. Okay, you paste that path. Okay, click OK. So you are telling that this is the location my Maven is installed. You go to the path variable, click on the path variable and edit.
Hmm.
How you see that Maven, there is something called the path variable. Path. No, cancel this.
Okay.
There is a path. There is a variable name called the path. If you look at in the from the Maven, it is a yeah. You edit. You
Mm-hmm.
add new,
Okay.
new,
So
new
here you
one.
want okay new.
You paste that the path whatever you copied slash bin you add it slash bin bin no lowercase
Okay.
this is
Yeah, added.
okay.
So
Click OK. We are done with that. Yeah.
okay.
Now click OK.
Okay.
Now you open the command prompt. Open the command prompt where you say that mvn space hyphen version. So it will tell you that what is your Maven version. It is going to tell that here. And where your Maven is installed, Maven home is that's what you have set. And it
Hmm.
is using the JDK 19 and the Maven installation is done. So when you are installing the Maven, it's a very, very simple. What we are doing here is you are going to get the zip file, you are extracting, and you are going and setting to the your environment variables. Hey, this is my home location. This is where my executable files are available. The executable file location we will be setting in a path, that's a bin directory, and where your root directory, the Maven root directory, you will be setting it to the one variable called the Maven underscore home. Yeah, you can close this as well.
Okay.
Now the final thing, we are going to set up the git bash. Okay. Yeah, this git bash also more or less we need to follow the just installation wizard. So this git bash we will be using for the in order to connect with the your GitHub repositories. We need to issue the commands like what is the commands you are going to give it here and like no so how we can configure the what is the username and passwords we can configure and to push the code it into the GitHub repositories. So we will use the git bash. We are going to use it here. Yeah, click next. Okay. Yeah, just follow the just default to installations. Don't change anything. Click next. Yeah, yeah, next. It will ask the lot of things it will ask. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Just you say
So
that install. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, about Mac, I mean, I don't have the PC to show that. I'm sorry, somebody has asked. Uh, I'll see that the installation, like now by using Office laptop, I will just write the instructions. Yeah, just click on finish.
Okay. You don't want you want to view the result notes or just finish.
No, no, we don't require that. Anyhow, we are not going to see that. Okay, cool. Okay, this he has done the basic setup. He has done like now he installed the Java, then he installed the one IDE, he has installed the Maven, and then he has installed the Git Bash. Do you have Git account? GitHub account?
Yeah, I do have it, but I don't use it much. So you want me to log in? You want
No,
me to
I thought
log?
of login is fine. Okay, you can log in. Anyway, you can log in. Okay, now see, you guys also registered Git Bash, GitHub. You registered with them, like now you create a one account.
Yeah, this is my account.
Okay, so it's a brand new.
Yeah,
Okay, no problem.
I don't use it
Yeah,
much.
that's okay. So now here, others also please register, like from the day one, whatever the work you are going to do that. So we will be pushing to the GitHub. We are going to push that here. Okay. Now, can you create a one new repository? There is a new. You click on that new repository.
Hmm.
Click on new. Give this name as a. You can say it as a uh, uh, Java underscore full stack. You can say that here. WS.
Okay.
Yeah, you can give any name. Just here, I'm asking. Give it in everything in lowercase. Yeah, Java underscore full stack underscore WS workspace. That's the meaning of that. W. Okay, not VS. WS. Yeah,
Okay.
no issues. And J, you can make it as a small. No need to. Everything you give it in a lowercase. This is a repository is creating, and make it as a public repository. Just at the
Okay.
bottom you will see that. Bottom you will see that. Yeah, create.
Okay.
Create repository. Now you are creating the one new repository we are creating here. Okay, you just keep this file, keep this as is. Okay, now you open the IntelliJ IDE. We'll come back to this. What you are going to do this, we'll come back. I think you can close this IntelliJ IDE. There's a one more version it is open. You just close that, cancel. Yeah, already we have done the setup. Once again, we don't want to do that. You might have clicked it twice. Yes, you say that. Yes.
Okay.
Why are you
Sorry.
saying no?
Okay. Sorry. I have not
Okay.
read.
Now you just in Windows menu, you just click on that. There you type the IntelliJ ID or IDE. You type that IntelliJ ID. Yeah, this is a community edition we have installed. Let it open this. Okay, do not import settings. Yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, this is going to uh, like no. This is saying that boss, what do you want to do that? Okay, it is a brand new. Do you want to create a new project? You want to get project from the VCS? What exactly you want to do that it is asking here. Now what we will do here is we will create a new project. Create a new project. Okay, you can look at that. It has selected the JDK 19. Everything is selected here, and here you give this project name as a uh, like no core-java. You give that core Java. Okay, we are going to give it here. Or we can take it as a Java underscore full stack underscore WS. You give the same name otherwise. Java underscore full stack underscore WS. And here the location of the project always no. It is better to create a one new directory for your all your projects. Yeah, click on that. In your user, you create a one folder name called with the name JIT underscore WS. You create a new folder JIT underscore WS, lowercase use it here, JIT underscore WS. Like no, all your JIT projects you are going to create it in no in this directory. Okay, click OK. You can give any name. So just to be consistent, we are saying we are selecting it as a JIT underscore WS. This is the directory. You create the my project you are saying here. Okay, then you select the Maven. You select the Maven. Okay, you are going to select the Maven, and the first option is create a Git repository. Also, you select create a Git repository also you select, checkbox that. And in the advanced settings, settings, okay, don't worry guys, like no, even if you're not understanding this, like no, first attempt, because we are going to do day in and day out the same project creation multiple times. We'll do it, that you'll get familiar with that. And don't think that we are solving the very big problem. It's like no, you are not familiar with that. That's where we are jumping to the multiple screens. You may get little confusion, so don't worry at all. We will be doing the same thing multiple times. Okay. Then here in a group id you can give your com dot, like now what is your favorite brand name, company name, you can give that company name. Okay, you just com dot, okay, Amazon, okay, fine, com dot Amazon. Yeah, uh, like no yeah, instead of yeah, Amazon, that's okay, fine. And artifact IDs, you can keep it as a simple Java full stack. Yeah, you create the project. Now here in this location, we are creating a one Maven project we are creating here. So this is going to create a Maven project. Would you like to do you like to install the following file? Yeah, you just say that add. Okay, cool. So this is going to detect the, okay, there is unresolvable errors, something it is saying that here. Let it sync that. Yeah, first time setup, it will take a little time. Okay, cool. Yeah, there is no issues. Yeah, everything looks fine. Now here, if you open the main, if you open that main, okay, where you are going to, you can run your application. Right click and run. Yeah, run main Java. Yeah, that is fine. It should print the hello world. It should print it here. If it is printing hello world, means our setup and everything is done. We are in a right track. Okay, now here, what are the code you have added? What you can do here is you want to push to the GitHub. Okay, in order to push to the GitHub, you have a commit. You can see this. Can you see that commit?
No, I could not see any over.
Project,
Wait.
below the project you will see the commit. Extreme left side corner there is a project. Below that you have
Okay.
a commit.
Okay. Okay.
Below that
Got
you
you.
have a commit. Click on that commit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is a VCS XML, then MIS, and like no, those two files are not required. Okay, VCS XML and uh, MISC XML, those files are not, you shouldn't be committing to the GitHub repository. What you can do here is, what are the files which you don't want to commit? You can select. You can select the files. Okay, one
MIC.
and okay,
You
then
said
VCS
you don't.
XML.
Okay.
Right click, right click,
Okay.
right click. What are the options you are getting?
Rollback commit file
Roll
and
back. Okay, this all this.
delete.
Okay, okay, go back to the project. Go back
Okay.
to the project.
Mm-hmm.
You have a git ignore file, correct? Dot git ignore. You will see the
Yes.
dot git ignore file. Yeah, open that file. Okay, there you add those two files. Okay, so those two files will be ignored. MISC dot XML.
So where do I need to add them?
Anywhere you can do that. That is fine.
Okay. MISC.
Dot
No.
XML.
VSC XML, right?
VS XML. Okay, save
And
that
you want
file.
me to save it? Okay.
Yeah. Now go to the commit. See here, git ignore is a file where we are going to say that here this file should not be pushed. That's what we are doing here. Still, it is hanging there. MISC XML is hanging there, and encoding.xml also you shouldn't be adding that.
It is vsc.xml.
Okay, that
VCS
is there
or
in
V.
the
Yes.
vcs.xml.
And mics.xml. And what
Okay,
else
that
you
is
want
there.
me to define?
No, that is there in the idea folder. Okay, you do one thing. Like no, line number 9, whatever the it is having here, dot slash dot idea slash. You prefix with that. Even those line number 5 and 6.
So should we give relative path or absolute path?
Absolute path with the same thing. You do that.
Okay.
You just change the file name. No, module.xml you don't need. Yeah. Okay. This also you remove that here. Save this.
Okay.
Come on. Still it is not going.
No, I tried to refresh that as well.
Okay. Ideas. Then instead of that, you give the double star instead of that file names.
Okay. So just instead of I shall I remove the ideas and give double
No.
star?
Idea. Let it be there. So after that,
Okay.
you give the instead of XML file name, MISC XML file name, you give the double star. So we are ignoring all the files. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, even I saved it.
no, it is not taking that. VCS is
What if
ignored.
we go into project
Uh,
and copy the relative path? Will that work?
yeah, we can do that. But some reason it is not taking. Okay, right click on that file, MISC XML file. Okay. Oh, there is so many are there. Okay. So we are not getting the add to the. Okay, we no, don't delete. Don't delete. Add to VCS, edit, copy paste, and like JIT. Okay, go to the JIT. Okay, in that JIT you have JIT ignore. Are you getting? Add to Git ignore. No, we
No,
are
I
not
don't see
getting
any.
that as well. Okay. Ideally, we should get that Git ignore because those files we want to add to the Git ignore. Okay. Some reason this ID is adding that. Okay, that's okay. Don't worry. Anyway, we can delete later any point of time. Okay, now these are the files. So just we have added here. These are the files we added. What we want to do here is once you have done that here, just you can do that the initial commit or something. You can type some message. Okay, you select all. Okay, in the commit you select all. Don't commit the your MISC XML and the workspace XML. Somewhat we need to avoid that. Even workspace.xml also you can avoid that. All the except pom.xml file you yeah, all the XMLs you can exclude.
You want me to exclude the
Yeah,
encoding.xml as well?
correct,
Okay.
correct. Now you type the message, some message you type it, the initial commit or something you can say that. Initial commit, we are going to say that. Then commit. Okay, this commit you are doing the local we are doing here. It is asking the your name and your email ID. Yeah, give the email ID also. Yeah,
So
just set and commit. Now with this name, it is going to do the commit. So now it has done the local commit. These changes we want to get it in our remote. Like now you want to push to the remote repository, we need to push that here. Okay, just you say that commit, we have done that here. Okay, can you click? Then here we need to push that code. Okay, in order to
Okay.
push the code, you have a above. If you look at there is a up arrow, down arrow. You are seeing that JIT next to that. You have seeing the three icons. One is incoming, one is going, another one is no. You look at the menu bar, and below menu bar you have another ribbon. No, so if you look at carefully, you will see that at the end there is a JIT. Okay, you are
This
in a
one?
wrong. You go to the menu bar below that. Yeah, menu bar also you
Okay.
can go to the JIT. Okay, that's okay. JIT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are seeing the push. There is something called the push.
Okay. Shall I go ahead and
Okay,
press push?
yeah, go ahead, go ahead. JIT push. The moment you say that JIT push, it is asking that. Okay, it is trying to connect with your remote repository. You just say that define a remote repository. You click on that define a remote repository. Yeah, you click on that. Now here you can go to the previously wherever you created the repository. You copy that URL. Okay, copy the URL. Oh, no, not that one. Below you are seeing that. Below seeing the .jit, you are seeing that URL. Yeah, you copy that URL. Yeah. Okay. Then you paste it. Click OK. Click OK. Now you say that push. So it may ask you the Git login. Okay. So it will take you to the browser. So you should authenticate your user. Only this is a one time you'll do that here. So then subsequent calls we need not to do this configuration.
Just give a minute. I forgot my.
Mm, I don't think so it will work. You should give your Gmail or what is the email ID. Yeah.
No, sorry.
Mm, no, no issues.
So can I reset it again? If you don't mind, I will just reset
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead. This is common. No? Okay. Really, it's a test for your eyes. Yeah. Okay. You can pass the top stop shop. Yeah, you can go ahead.
No, that's fine. Okay.
You're typing so lengthy password. Yeah. Yeah, especially those who are working in the bankings, their passwords will be always 25 characters, and we have to combine with so many other characters as well. Okay, anyway, now you have, uh, yeah, Cool. Now, did you authorize that? Can you go back to the your GitHub repos? Sorry, IntelliJ.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
it
is
is
saying like
logging in.
login. Yeah.
Think it will logging in. It will say forever, I guess.
So you want me to do it again?
Do it once again. You do it that. Okay, git push. Yeah, then you do the push. Just do the push. Okay, yeah. Now authorize git. You authorize. Yeah, scroll down. Authorize JetBrains. That's fine. Your IDE, we are doing the authorization. You are doing here. Okay, you will be redirected to the that. Now it might have done that. That is fine. Yeah, you can go back to the your IDE.
It still says logging in.
Logging in.
Okay, this one.
403. Sign in as another user. Why?
What?
403 means unauthorized error.
No, so I'm just okay. Shall I? You want me to sign out of this browser?
Yeah, do that. Okay. It shouldn't be having that problem. So can you try
Yeah.
once again?
Yes. Yes. Sure.
Mm, yeah, push. If it is not working, we'll get the token. That is also fine.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
successfully
Yes. Sir.
completed. Yeah. Yeah. Now go back
Yeah. It
and see
said
that
push
your
once.
code might have pushed. Okay. Now you go to the your GitHub repository. Okay.
Yes.
Now you can see that that full stack. If you open that repository, you would be seeing that what are the source code you have typed. Everything you are going to see that. Yeah. This is what
Do you
we
want
are
me
we
to
are
open
doing
this
here.
one as well?
Sorry.
You want me to open mines or I was just asking. Do you want me to open the files as well?
No, not required. Okay. Anyhow, we push the code it to that. Like tomorrow morning, suppose if you are working in this project, the first thing is what you are going to do. That is, you go to the your IDE, go to your IDE. Okay. In your main method, you add the one extra line. Okay. You add in your main method one extra line. You add it. Okay. You keep the cursor after yeah enter once. You keep the cursor at the beginning of the yeah. You enter the one more line. Okay. Hello world once again. You just say that some message. Yeah. Welcome to Java. Something. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Save the.
Okay. Now you select the only main class main.java.
Mm-hmm.
No. In the commit, you select the main.java.
Okay. Okay. Got you.
Okay. You just say that what you have added. That is a commit. You are going to do that instead of initial commit. You say that extra comment is added.
Okay.
Extra
So.
log information is added or something like no what exactly you have done that we need to give that because this project is imagine that multiple people will be working on the team like you made few changes and others should know what exactly you made the changes by looking at the comments they will know that hey you have done this some extra comments or something you are going to say that here extra log information is added okay something you can say that extra log information is added
Okay, so you want me to commit again?
Yeah, commit and push directly. Now you need not to do that. Commit directly, you can do the commit and push as well. Okay, in order to push that, you need to use the up arrow. We are going to use it here.
With
Yeah,
this one over there.
that may not work.
Sorry. Okay.
You have a git, like you are seeing, yeah, git push. You can do that here. What are the changes you have done, that you just push that change.
Okay.
So this is a way you will be pushing that here. Code you are going to push that here. Now, can you go to the your git? Can you go to the your git folder? No, no, no. Git folder you created. Git underscore ws folder you created.
Over here or in the GitHub?
No, no. In your directory, you created a git
Okay, okay.
underscore ws folder you created. Do you remember?
Yes, yes, I do remember, but I forgot the
You don't
path
remember.
where yeah. Could we
You
see it over here? Yeah, I see source main Java. Oh,
no, no,
no.
no. You click on that project tab. You click on the
Okay.
project tab.
Hmm.
See users. This is a location you created, correct? See users,
Okay.
your
Yeah, in the
username.
users. Yes, yes, yes. Or else I will directly search it.
No, no, no. One thing you do that in your git, in your IDE, you just say that
Mhm.
to open in a Explorer. It will open in that Explorer. Right click on
Which
the
one?
project. Right click on the project.
Okay.
No, the project, that is a project name you are seeing that, no?
This
Java
one.
underscore full stack. The folder Java underscore full stack underscore WS. Right click.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Right click. Open in.
Explorer.
Open in Explorer.
Okay.
Okay. You can delete this file happily. Delete this folder.
Okay.
Okay, now you have deleted this folder. Now just imagine that you joined the company first day and they are saying that, hey, get the project from the GitHub repository. Now, if you go to the your IDE, if you go to the your
Mm-hmm.
IntelliJ IDE, you will not see this project anymore. Okay, because we
Mm-hmm.
have deleted, now there is no project. Okay, then in order to get that project, you can go to the JIT, go to the JIT. No, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, JIT here only in your ID. Go to the JIT, clone. There is option called the clone. Okay, now this is what is your URL, like no, you paste that URL,
So which one?
go
Just
to
the
that
top one.
project, you click on the projects, Java underscore ws, you click on that. Yeah, then there is a code. If you click on the down arrow, you will get the link. No, below one there is a code. Yeah, you copy that link. Cool. Now go back and paste that. Okay, from here we are saying that you get this project into the this workspace, then you say that clone. Now that project will be cloned. Now you can continue your work. Even though you deleted your source code, your source code will be available in the repository. From the repository, you're going to get that here. Yeah. So
Okay.
these are the basic steps we need to do that when you're working with the JIT and like doing the basic setup. Yeah, few people might have been got bored, like yeah, this is what we need to do when you are working with the suppose when you are doing the installation. Once again, what are the steps he has done that here, I'm going to repeat all the steps. I'm going to repeat, don't worry if some things are not clear. Okay, let me close the existing one. Disconnect, terminate, I'm going to say that here. Cool. Okay, this also I'm going to close it here. Click on exit. I'm doing here. Suppose if you are taking here, whenever you are doing the Java installation, the first thing is we are doing the Java installation. We are going to do that here. So we downloaded the JDK 19. We are going to use it here. This is as of today the latest version. In order to download the JDK 19, so it's a simple thing. So JDK, you type the JDK downloads. You type it here. JDK download. That's it. Nothing else. So you will get a link. So this is a place where you can go to the JDK 19 and depends on your operating system. If you are using the Mac, you would be selecting the Mac. If you are using the Windows, I'm going to select this is what I'm selecting here. Then copy the link. So this is a URL. This is a URL where you can download the exe file. Once you download the exe file, we need not to do any extra things. Just follow the installation wizard. We follow that here. Apart from that, nothing else. Yeah. What are the instructions it is giving here? You just follow that installation instructions. You follow that. Then this is going to do the basic setup. What I'm saying is here, like now, whenever you are working with the any project or any applications, in your folder, you ensure that you created the one software folder where you are copying the what are the required softwares you are copying into that folder. And another one is you create a one gitws folder where you are going to create all your projects into the this gitws folder you are creating here, so that tomorrow if you want to search some project, you would go and do directly, you will search it in this location. You are going to search that here. That's what I told here. So what are the softwares you have downloaded? To keep a backup of that, you create a one software folder where all these things you maintain in that folder. Okay. Suppose if I'm using the JDK, JDK here. I have this is my installation directory. I did not install in C drive. I installed directly in a D drive. I installed here. So this is a place where my executable files. So suppose if I'm downloading this is a file I'm downloading here. It may not take. It will take very less time. I'm downloading this JDK 19. I'm downloading. Okay, here already I have done the setup. Okay, there is no point in installing the once again. What is the JDK version? It's installed. In order to find that here, Java hyphen version, you are going to type it here. This is a JDK 19. It is saying here. Cool. Okay, once it is done that here, then we downloaded the one more one ID we downloaded here. That is a IntelliJ IDEA. So IntelliJ IDEA, this is IDEA we are going to download here, and where we have selected the community edition we selected here, which is going to download. This may take the sometime. It is going to take it here. Let it happen. Then to download this here IntelliJ Windows, this is a link I have used. Okay, this is what we are going to use it here. This is a this is another one. Okay, we downloaded the IntelliJ ID. We downloaded from this link. Then we downloaded the one more Maven downloads. This is a Maven download is a very simple thing. It is going to download the zip file. It's going to download. Just I'm copying the copy link. So this is a Maven. We are going to download. Maven is downloaded here from this, and then we downloaded the one more software, Git Bash. Okay, Git Bash download. Okay, Git Bash download. This is a place where you are going to choose the what operating system, Windows. I'm going to copy this. This is what I'm copying the link, and we are doing the installation of that. Okay, these are the links. Uh, these are the softwares which are required, and all the softwares we downloaded and we have installed that here. Now the installation of the this Git and the Maven is a slightly different. So we need to download the Maven, and yeah, we need to download the Maven. And here then we have to set that as a environment variables. We need to set that here. Like now we need to extract, and then we are going to set it as a extract, and we are going to set that as a uh, what you can call. Let me download the Maven. I'm downloading the Maven zip file. Then I'm going to download the git bash. I'm going to download. These are all the softwares which are required for us. And then there is a Visual Studio Code which is required. Maybe we may not use it now. Once we start the UI concepts, we may require it. Time being, these four softwares are good enough for us. Now I'm going to the open show in folder. This has downloaded all these files. It's downloaded. Okay, just what I'm going to do here is in my D drive, I created these softwares where I'm going to put it all these things so that next time I need not to download, all the things will be available in this directory. Now, when I'm using the Maven, what I'll do here is I'm going to extract here. Okay, I'm going to extract show more options. So extract here. This is going to select the Apache Maven 3.9. This is the latest version. It is downloaded today. Okay. And here we have a bin directory. What I'll do, I'll copy this path and I'm going to edit the environment variables, edit system environment variables. If you are changing the Maven version, already I have defined the Maven underscore home. You can change it to the new thing. We can change it here. And the same time, you'll have a path. There is something called the path, path JDK we have. Okay, Apache Maven bin. Here we are going to add the bin. So I install the latest version. I just change that Maven version I'm changing here. Once you have done with that, whether Maven is installed properly or not, to check that here, CMD MVN hyphen version, I'm going to type it here. It should show the 3.9.0. This is what it is pointing here. So that's all the Maven installation. Okay, then you have something called in the softwares, if you look at here, there is a git bash. You just follow the installation wizard and it is a very simple and straightforward. You can install that here. Then IntelliJ IDE, this is also just you follow the installation wizard, nothing to change. It's a simple and straightforward installation. Once you are done with all these things, now I'm going to use the IntelliJ IDE. I'm going to open that here. Okay, IntelliJ IDE I'm going to open here. This is the IntelliJ IDE I'm opening here. And once you open this here, whether things are working or not, just to test that, we created the one hello world hello world project we created. Okay, how we created this is a project. Let me explain that here. New, I'm going to create a new. Okay, new, I'm creating it as a new project. See, we could have started the hello world example, but we don't want to create a hello world example. We are going to say it as this is a Maven project. We are going to say that here. This is the name I'm going to give it as this is a March underscore full stack. Uh, okay. March underscore Java underscore WS. Okay. This is what I'm giving my project name itself for March underscore Java underscore WS. I'm giving the workspace. And when you take the advanced settings, here my company name is the career IT and March underscore Java underscore WS. That's my artifact ID. I'm going to give it here. Now you just say that create project. This is going to create one new project. It is going to create. I want to open in the same window. I want to open in the same window. I want to open here. So this has opened in the same window. It is open. And whenever you take the Maven project, there is something called the pom.xml file. This we call it as a project object model. This is a place it says that what is your group ID name, what is your project name, what is the compiler version, like no, what is the runtime version. Everything we could configure in a pom.xml file. You could configure. Now here, if you look at here, there is a main method. So here we have a main. So this is saying that, which is saying that as a okay. The moment I keep the cursor here, it is going to tell that here, hey, system.out.println, which is printing the welcome to Java world. If this works, like that means our setup is done. Like no, things are working. So to ensure that, just I'm going to run this application I'm running here. Yeah, it is printed the hello world. There is no issues. Things are working fine. Now here, if I want to create a new, I'm creating a new package. Let's put it as a day one. I'm going to say it as a day one. I'm going to set that here. Okay, this is a day one. I'm going to create a one simple program I'm creating here. This is a program name is I'm going to say that here sum of two numbers. I'm not doing anything great. It's just you are finding the sum of two numbers. We are going to find it here. And this is a place where we are going to write a main method, and int a equal to I'm going to take the 10, int b equal to I'm taking the 20, and I want to find the sum of these two numbers. Int sum equal to I'm doing the a plus b, and finally I would want to print the result. Okay, the a, and we are going to print the plus symbol, plus b plus symbol, we are going to print it here, equal to I would be displaying the result. Okay, now I'm going to format the code. I'm going to run this here, run, which should print the sum of two numbers. It should print it here. Don't worry, what is this main and all these things? We will get familiar with that. We will be discussing in detail about that. First, we are doing the basic setup we are doing here. Now go to the commit. Now here we had a earlier also problem. Uh, this all these things. Okay, we shouldn't be pushing these things into the GitHub repository. Okay, now I'm going to add to the some reason. Okay, this all these things. Why this is not allowing to do that here? Okay, whatever you are adding in git ignore, that should be ignored. Dot idea. Still it is not ignoring. Mhm. Okay. This is also not adding to this. Okay, this I don't know. Just let me ask the Google what expert says. Okay, they are asking us to add like this. Okay, dot gitignore might be dot AWS workspace XML under task. So your gitignore might ignore the files with the AWS and this all these things. Workspace XML. Okay. No, no luck. Mhm. Yeah, we are doing this, but somewhat this is not. It is not ignoring that. Those files we shouldn't be pushing into the GitHub. That's for sure. Okay, 1 minute. Start.spring.io. This might be created by the IDE it is creating. Okay, still there is a issue. Till it is having the issue it is having here. Okay. Okay, I'm unable to ignore these things. Delete may not be right option. when I delete this, okay, the delete might be not a right option. Okay, here it has removed the version control system itself. It is removed here. Okay, rm this unmount rm dot ignore vcs jpa body. Ignore the error. We are going to say that here it is unable to ignore. Okay, cool. Terminal jet init. I'm going to do this here. Reinitialize the jet. So this is not recognizing the as a JIT project itself. Okay, I think that is required in when you created the project by using the uh, where is my JIT ignore file? Okay, this has been removed. The most of the things it is removed. Okay, cool. Okay, once you are done with that, the idea vcs.xml, these all the things we should add it here. Some reason it is not recognizing it as the Git project itself. Reload. I'm going to do this here. When reload the project, I'm going to reload this project. We read that git init. Okay, cool. Git commit -m. Okay, once you created this git project, I'm sorry. Once you oh, somebody has told that you can remove this. If I'm okay, did not match any files. Yeah, fine. Um, the option is here. Here we should get the git options. We should get it here, but we are not getting the. I think they are using the vcs.xml file for the version tracking. They are adding that here. Some reason we have deleted that. I am unable. We are not seeing that the version control option. We are not seeing here. Okay, cool. So what I'll do here is one more time. I'm going to delete this project. Okay, I know that where my projects are created in a JIT. I created the project. This is a project I'm going to delete. Okay, somewhere else I would be holding that. Let me delete. Let me close this IDE also. I'm going to close it here. Okay, try again. They should be deleted that here. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to open the IntelliJ IDE. I'm going to open here. Okay, IntelliJ IDE. I'm going to open here. Once again, I'm creating the same project. I'm going to create it here. Yeah, after getting the Spring Boot and all these things, we generally okay. You can get the project from the VCS code. We can get it here, or we are going to create a new project. So this is a Java March underscore. I'm going to say it as a Java uh, underscore WS. Okay, this is what project name I'm going to give it here, and this is a Maven project. I'm going to say it as a Git repository. We are going to say that here sample code. Here we are going to give it as a com dot the career IT, and here this career IT CJ. I'm saying it as a core Java, and I'm going to create it here. This is a new project will be created. This is going to create a new project. Yeah, let it happen. All these things. Now here we have a main, and we created this is a resources, the main, and I'm going to create a one new file. I'm going to create it here. New package I'm creating here. This is a day one. I'm going to say that here, and this is a place where we are going to create a new class. This is a sum of two numbers. Okay, now we are going to add this here, and here we are going to write a main method. Okay, then here we are taking the int number equal to number one, int a equal to I'm going to take it as a 10, int b equal to I'm taking it as a 20, int sum equal to I'm doing the a plus b. I'm going to do it here as well as out a plus, and here we are going to say that as a plus b plus equal to I'm going to display the sum. Okay, this is what result I'm going to display here. If I run this here, it should work without any problem. There is no problem as such. Uh, yeah, this is working. Now time being, I don't want to fight with this. Like no, I'm going to select the what are the files are required. I'm ignoring the rest of the files. I'm ignoring here. Like I will find that what is the reason for that. We will check that here. How to ignore that. Now here I'm adding the git. These are the things we are adding here. Finally, I want to push this code it into the remote repository. Just we are going to say that here. The first commit of uh, like no March batch. Okay, this is what I'm saying here, and I'm going to do the commit and push. So in my case, it will commit and push because already I have configured like no. So just I'm going to continue that here, continue anyway and push. We are going to say that here. It is saying that, hey, in a remote repository, we don't have any master branch. You haven't configured the way to push. Define that. Now here in my GitHub repository, this is my GitHub repository. I'm going to create a new repository. I'm going to create it here. Create a repository. This is a Java March underscore Java underscore WS workspace. I'm going to give it here. Okay, this is the name of that project. I'm going to give it here and create a repository. This is going to give me the create a repository. I'm going to create it here. This is creating the repository. This is my main branch name. I'm going to give it here. You just select here, click OK. Now we are going to push this code. Now this project will be pushed to the your remote repository. This is what like now if you refresh here, the project has been pushed to the remote repository. Like now first commit where we have done the day one. What is the program you have executed? This is sum of two numbers. Okay. Similarly, we are going to write the one more example. You are going to write it here. This is a next day when I am coming here. I'm going to say that as a this is a biggest of two numbers. Okay, I'm taking the biggest of two numbers. I'm going to select it here. I'm typing this here. Again, I'm going to write the main method. So this is a place where you are going to say that here. Int a equal to, I'm going to take the 10. Int b equal to, I'm going to take it as a 20. And here we are printing that a is greater than b, then it is a, otherwise it is a b. Okay, here you would be saying that as a the biggest is, you are going to say that as a this is a what is the value you want to print it here, you would be printing that here. This is a simple example you are writing here. Obviously it is going to print the 20 is the biggest value. Now I made these some changes. Next day I came here to the company. I coded something and I need to push this code. Now here you select the files which you want to commit, and here we are going to add that here. Added biggest of two numbers program. Biggest of two numbers. Added the biggest of two numbers. You just we are saying here commit and push. Anyway continue, and anyway we are saying that as a push. Now it is saying that these are the two changes you made it. Are you okay? I'm okay. We are saying here. Now if you go back to
I
your
have
remote
one doubt.
repository, yeah, go ahead please.
The program that you have written, how will we know
Mhm.
whether to put this in the main method? For example, you're writing biggest and then giving a semicolon and everything.
This one.
Yeah, all the main method that, yeah. How do we know
Mhm.
to write this? Is there something that,
Okay, that's like no. Whenever you are writing any Java program,
mhm.
we will have a class and we'll have a main method.
Okay, that's the class which is given as the biggest of two numbers, and this is the main method, you say.
This is the main method. And what are the
Mm-hmm.
logic you want to execute? That logic you will be writing inside the main method.
Inside the main method. And print is
Correct.
something if you want get that printed. Okay, I
Correct.
understood this.
Correct.
But
Don't
how do
don't
we know?
worry.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, how
don't
what
worry too
is
much
the
about
right
the.
way?
What is the right way?
Uh,
Right way?
for example, after biggest is, we don't give a column and then write the code. It's gonna give you an error, right?
Here, this is the end of the statement you are saying, is it?
No, this is the print statement that I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
The print statement that you have written, if you don't know
Uh-huh.
how to write this in a proper way, it's gonna throw an error, right?
See here, the print system.out.println is your own message, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You can print the biggest. I can say that no, uh, like no, you are going to say it as a biggest of something. I'm saying here, biggest of plus a
Two numbers.
and plus b, and here we are going to add the is. This is a value. You are going to say that here. Okay. Now, if I run this here, this output. So the biggest of 10 and 20 is we are going to print it as a. This is your own message.
Okay. So,
How you
for
want, you can
example,
construct that message.
okay,
Yeah.
you have written plus A and then plus. So, how do we
Mm.
know to write this in this way? Is there something that we need to practice this,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
how do we get to?
obviously, no. Yeah, obviously. See here, like I'm saying that don't worry about the syntax part today. Just you try
Okay,
to. I'm like no, I'll be explaining the each and every step. I will be explaining that here today. Only we are ensuring that our installation
how to
and
connect things. Yeah, I
how to
understood
connect
how
with
you're
the JIT.
getting.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
yes, how
that's
to
only
connect
you
with the.
concentrate on that, and
Okay,
don't worry about the syntax errors and how we are the string is constructed.
writing
Those
the
things
code.
we'll
Okay,
discuss
okay,
from the beginning. We'll discuss. Yeah.
okay, okay.
So now we are done with the basic setup. We are done with that. Like no, so installing the JDK, how to connect with that Git and all these things. You have done that here in real time projects. Whenever you are working from the day one, you will be working on the Maven projects and Git. Okay, we should get familiar with the Git, and Git can be used two ways. One is like no, by using the command prompt, command line. We can use the command line. Another one is you can use the GUI. Okay. Now, to get start with the JIT, we will get start with the JIT only. Okay, even though if some people feel that like no, so you will be more worried about the Java. Don't worry about Java. All the fundamentals we will be discussing. First, you should get the familiar with the your Git. So most of the people will have the like no Git is a monster. No, it is a very simple thing. Like no, it is like whenever you are creating the new changes, whenever you are making new changes, or whenever you are adding the new file, you are going to create a new version. You are going to create that we don't do manually. The moment you commit, JIT is going to internally create a one new version. It is going to create here. Suppose you are going to start the Git as a beginner. You are starting here. Now, first thing is what you can do here is you go to your GitHub. Okay, when you are practicing that, that's I'm saying here. You go to your GitHub. Okay, you create a one repository. First, you create a one repository. You create it here. That repository, you create a repository. You can say it as a Git basic. You will say it as a Git hyphen basics. You are learning here. You create this repository. It will give you the some instructions. You just follow that instructions. Okay. It is saying that create a new repository and command line. How to do that here? They have given the instructions. Okay. If you have a already existing one, suppose if I'm taking here, I created a repository I created here. Now, first thing is what you are going to do here is echo. They are saying that, okay, you go to the one directory. Let me open the git bash. Okay, we have a git bash. You open the git bash. Git bash or command prompt also you can open. I'm going to the D drive, CD D drive. Okay, CD JIT. I'm going to the CD JIT. I'm in this JIT directory. I'm creating a one folder. What they are saying that here. Okay, create a new repository on your command line. I'm going to create a one repository mkdir. It's nothing but the creating the directory git basics. I created the directory cd git basics. Now you follow the just installation. This first they are saying that you create a readme file. Okay, I'm going to create a readme file. Echo, it is going to create a readme file. Just you type the ls. There is a readme. If you open the touch, if you open the readme.md, you will see that okay, this file is created. Then vi readme.md, it is going to show that what is the content it is having here. Git basics, this is what we typed and it is showing that here. Quit, I'm going to quit this here. The next thing is they are saying that you do the git init. Git init means you are going to initialize the git, you are going to initialize. Then they are saying that git status, if you check that here, hey, this file is untracked file is available, do you want to add for the tracking? For that they are asking the git add. You do the git add readme.mhd, you add it here, hey, this file you add it for the tracking. Okay, then here we are going to say that here git commit, you do the local commit. Git commit, local commit, we are going to do that here. If you check the git status, everything is committed. Git branch is nothing is commit, nothing to commit, everything is clean. Now here we are going to create a branch. That branch name is, we are going to say it as a main branch. Now here we are going to push the remote repository, we are going to add it here. This is my remote repository. Then you are going to do the git push. Okay, I'm going to do the, no, oh goodness, I did this something mistake. I'm going to do the git push, I'm going to do this here. Okay, I would be doing the git push. So this is going to push the code to the remote repository. If you go and refresh here, you will see you added the one readme file and we have done that. Now I'm going to add the one new file. So this is a touch. I'm going to create this is a greetings.txt. Okay, I'm creating the greetings.txt and one more file I'm going to touch. Like you will be saying it as a story.txt. Something I created this, some files I created here. So if I check the git status, it is saying it as a, hey, these two new files are created. Do you want to add for the tracking? Now I'm going to add the git add greetings.txt, you can add it. And at the same time story.txt, both the files I'm going to add it here. Git status, we are added for the tracking, but it's not yet saved. And in order to save that here, git commit -m added story and greetings files. I'm going to commit this. It is done the local commit. In order to make these changes permanently in the remote, just you will do the git push. You are going to do the git push. These two files will be pushed to the remote repository. It is going to push that here. Tomorrow, somebody else is added some new things they added here. Just imagine that this is a greetings.txt file. Like no, some other developer is added. So welcome to Java world. Welcome to Java world. He added here. Now he is going. We are going to change that here. Welcome to Java world. He made the changes. But if you go and look at this here, if you go and look at the your Git basics greetings, if you look at here, you don't get the anything because we haven't sync with the what is there in the remote repository. For that, you will use the command called the git pull. Okay, what are the changes they have done that you get me that you are saying here. Now if you open that greetings.txt file, you will see that welcome to Java world. Before we are going to work on something, we don't know end of the day who has committed the code. We will get that code by using the git pull. Git pull or git rebase, we'll do that here. You will get that changes into the your workspace. You are going to get it here. So with these basic commands, you start practicing today, and tomorrow we will discuss the more details about the Git and like no. So we will start with the hello world example. Like no, what is the main method? That's what we will go basics. From the basics we'll go. Yeah. Any questions so far? Any questions? Does anyone has any questions? Okay, we are done for the day, and we'll meet tomorrow. Same time we'll connect and we'll continue the session. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.